Ash and JD, they're the host, talking real, they're not like most. Podcasting fun with a side of wit, get ready, cause you won't wanna quit. They bring the laughs, they bring the noise, sharing stories of their crazy joys. From deep discussions to silly tales, the Real Talking podcast never fails. Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's witty and oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny.
How are we all, everyone? And welcome back to the Real Talking Podcast with your hosts, Ash and JD. Now, I know we said it last week, and we are approaching the Euros. We're all tense. We're all sitting the edge of our seat, waiting for it, waiting for kick-off. You can tell the enthusiasm in both of us. Ashley hasn't even spoken yet. That's how excited he is.
Yeah.
Can't hold it in.
You don't get the buzz till it starts, though.
I've
Until that first game, which is Scotland-Germany, isn't it?
Yeah, Friday
Friday
night.
night. That's when you start feeling, when you've got 3 games or 4 games on TV
Yeah,
every day, that's when you feel it. That's when it starts there.
yeah.
I feel like the weather hasn't happened. I hope we talk about the weather a lot. But, you know.
We're not a weather podcast.
Yeah,
no.
But, yeah, when it's sunny and that, you know, during a good England run.
Well, yeah, international games, also the Euros, World Cup, and that. You need the good weather. You need the beer garden. You need the TV outside, and then just the beers flowing.
Yeah. I'm one of these people though that will only watch England in for like Euros and the World Cup, the friendlies, the Nations League. I won't watch them. I'm not interested. It seems, when you first in Gibraltar and you're beating them 6-0, it's like fucking hell.
Yeah,
What's the point? Yeah,
you can't get excited about it when it's just these dead games. So with last week the friendly, I mean, I was this week, I was working anyway, and I was like, oh yeah, England are playing. And then I looked at the score after the game. I was like, a win that should have happened anyway, and it should have been more, but it's just England, isn't it? So there has been 2 messages regarding the subject anyway. I know we are going to get into it a little bit further into detail, but firstly, from Lee, he's saying that he's not looking forward, really not looking forward to the Euros. Don't think we'll do well. What do we think? I think we kind of just already touched on it then, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, well, we got. So, what do you think about it first, mate?
I think with the squad that we've got and we've had for the last 3 tournaments, we should be doing really well. I mean, I've not seen the bookies odds or anything, but surely we should be up there with the favourites to win the tournaments.
Well, yeah, I mean, judging by our group as well, we should definitely smash the group out easily. The one thing I'm not looking forward about is France just look too good for me. Like, even this, have you seen all the stuff, the squads they could have had?
Yeah, there's a lot of players.
Yeah, a lot of players.
And
so I feel like it's France to lose. France is to lose. I like the look of Portugal.
Yeah.
I feel with England, they're not as pacey as they have been. Obviously, with Rashford, Sterling, Sancho, they're not as flary, but maybe that's a good thing. I'm not sure about leaving Jack Grealish though. I would have took him. He's a bit different. He gets you. He attracts players over to you. He gets fouls. So I thought there would have been room for him in the squad. And a controversial this may be, mate. I'd like to get your opinion on this. I would have put Jordan Henderson in there. In that midfield, looks a bit light for me, a bit young.
Well, it's definitely a young midfield,
yeah. And I just feel like because he speaks all the time, he probably winds you up. You'd either love him or fucking hate him if you played next to him.
Yeah, he's always been a bit of an old shithouse player. That he's happy to get in the face.
He coaches you through the game, like one way or another. But yeah, I feel like the mid. I'm not saying it's a bad midfield. I mean, it's decent midfielders. I mean, obviously, because you can add you can add some of the forwards into that. I mean, Phil Foden can do a job in midfield. No,
I think it's quite a mix. The way that he's laid it out as like classing. No, fair enough. Yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold has played as more of a right winger than a right back, but it's right wing back though, isn't it? It's a kind of a back five system. So he's in the midfield section. Again, Phil Foden, he can play along the midfield three as well if we play a three. Again, Gordon can as well, essentially. Cole Palmer. There is a couple that can drop into the more attacking midfielder roles anyway. It's a.
Do you understand what I'm saying with the midfield though? With the Jordan Henderson, what I'm saying, like he's got the experience. Yeah. Obviously, there's people that like Jude Bellingham just won the Champions League, and Kobe May, was a good season. Declan Rice, but I just feel like someone that could coach someone through if we're winning and it's there's 10 minutes left is great. A bit like Jack Grealish, which has been great to throw on. So I'm just looking now. If you're 1-0 up, 5 minutes to go, run the cash. You need someone just to come on, relax everyone. I'm trying to look at this team and thinking, who does that?
Well, the only one out of the midfield selection is Declan Rice. That can control the game, but he's still young enough to lack that experience to say, hang on, lads, just calm it down.
But what I'm saying is, if he's already on the pitch and
there's no one else to bring on,
that's my only thing. And defense, we look a bit light for me. Yeah, we haven't been the strongest defensively.
I mean, it's good and bad that Maguire has been ruled out of injury, because it's good that I don't think he's good enough, even though he's been better for England than he has been for United for a few years. But it gives the chance for a couple of these like Guehi, Joe Gomez, Ezri Konsa as well.
I was going to say, who do you reckon starts the first game? Obviously, it's going to be in centre. Obviously, in defence. So, obviously, it's going to be Walker, Stones, Luke Shaw, obviously, if he's fit.
So, from what I read this morning, Luke Shaw isn't going to be fit until the second game.
Right. So,
which, I don't know what day that falls on.
Basically, who do you reckon is going to pair with John Stones?
I think it's going to be Joe Gomez.
See, I have a feeling it might be Ezri Konsa.
I only think it will be Gomez just because he plays for the technically bigger club.
Team,
I don't think he's the better out of them, because Guehi's been fantastic. Yeah. But again, Konsa has had a fantastic season as well.
I like AC Milan defender, and the one that Chelsea. I don't want to say his name. So I can never pronounce it correctly. Tamore.
That's Tamore.
That's the song. Sorry, I always with his name, I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. But I always like him in defence. And it's, I'm not saying I do like Konsa. I do like I'm not too sure about Lewis Dunk. I mean, he's a bit slow, but it's just if you just want to fucking head it away. Yeah. I mean, how do you feel England's chances are going to be?
I've said it before. I think if we didn't have Gareth Southgate as the manager, we'd be looking at a fantastic team, a fantastic formation, attacking football. But he's still just going to stick to a back six essentially. He's going to have, his standard back four, Declan Rice, and probably put Kobe Mainu or Conor Gallagher just sitting in front of the defenders, with with Jude Bellingham sitting at the front of the three defenders. And then, I don't know, it's just as long as he can get the attacking players, or rather give the attacking players a bit of freedom to do the attacking and not, just follow his boring instructions, then I think we'll be all right. But if fair enough, I expect them all to do a job if they've got to track back and defend and whatever. But they've got to have the creativity. They've got to be able to just take them on one-on-one, or understand, right, there's a better pass than the opportunity to try and take them on, which a lot of these players can do for their clubs. But Southgate seems to rein it in a lot sometimes.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't win this one, and I mean when runners up, wouldn't quit it. It's got its time for a change there.
Yeah.
Obviously, first game for England is on Sunday against Serbia. I mean, I'm not being funny, but
it has to be a win.
yeah,
I think
you got to get off that good style, and you just got to break that duck straight away.
yeah. I think the only what should be the hardest game of the group would be Denmark for me because they've
Right.
got a good enough squad, and not saying it being biased, but Rasmus Højlund is Denmark seem to do it the way that United don't. They'll play him the early ball, and he's a turn and run kind of striker, and he gets the early shot off,
Okay.
and it happens a lot. So I feel like if they get the chance against us, I can't see him missing because he doesn't miss many.
No.
But outside of the group, once we're out, then yeah, it's a free for all. Then
I mean, I'm not. I mean, Italy and what they used to be. Spain.
No.
I feel like we can beat Spain. Croatia. We always seem to do poor against them.
well, a lot of them teams we do struggle against
Yeah.
because again, the friendly tonight, as we're recording on Friday, Iceland. I remember us struggling against them years ago as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have a good feeling about Portugal. Though. I like the squad. I do like Portugal's squad.
But again, I mean, most of their squads, they do perform well enough for their respective clubs. But Bruno Fernandes, every time he plays for them, he is a different player. And like what we were saying before, because I know you don't like him, but when he's got the better players around him, he plays better.
I just don't think he's. But I don't think he's like a top 20 player. I don't think he's world class. I think he's good. Like I don't think. Like I could name if you ask me like what's in the midfielders or that kind of role would you have? I could name probably about 10 or 20. I'd have ahead of him. But I get what you're saying now. He's going to be better than playing for Man U, obviously.
Yeah.
But I do like him. I have a good feeling about Portugal. Ruben Dias, Bernardo Silva,
Yeah.
Rafael Leao, Pepe. Pepe's still going. What a fucking beast.
He's like 200 years old. And
he still looks the same.
I
If
know.
anything, he looks younger.
Well, it's the Ronaldo effect, isn't
Yeah.
it? Just eating healthy and the healthy lifestyle and just being able to continue.
Yeah.
The longevity of it, it's just ridiculous. Because Ronaldo's not in the squad, is he?
Ronaldo, yeah, he's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I didn't think he was in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
I don't know what I was reading then to make me think that he wasn't in it then.
Yeah, no, he's definitely. Well, judging on this, he's definitely in it. I've only just seen he's been called up for a record 6-1. I haven't seen him like. That's the thing. You get so much fake stuff come up nowadays, especially on TikTok.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But now, everything I've seen, he's in, and he's ready for it. I mean, this Portuguese squad is fucking great. Neto.
it is.
They've got a good squad. Yeah, so I think France are the favourites for me, and then you've got people like Portugal. Then I'd say England. I can. We can do it. I want them to do it. It'd be nice for them to see them do something. I know we got so close last time.
Yeah,
losing to Italy the way we did as well, going 1-0.
It's just the amount of times we've had it. Well, since like '96, really, Euro '96, because for us that was like we was getting to the age where we could properly understand football. We was like 7 years old, and then
for me it was France '98. For me,
yeah, that was World Cup then, weren't it?
Yeah.
So again, we was 9 years old at that point,
Yeah,
so we are understanding the game more.
I understood the meaning of it because Dad and that went to the pub to watch it.
Yeah.
I remember watching it with Mum, and she was even cheering when they scored. Obviously,
yeah, and again, I suppose it's our generation because that was when the PlayStation had just come out and we was getting the games, the football, the early FIFA games, and that. So when it comes to these tournaments, then you get so hyped up and just pure devastation when we get knocked out or something happens. Beckham gets sent off because of kicking out of Diego Simeone, and
there used to be good World Cup games. You remember the South Africa one? Was South Africa 2010? Was it 2010 or 2012? The South Africa one. Fuck me, that was a bad game. Oh, when was South Africa World Cup? Was it? Fuck, I'm trying to figure out now.
I'm trying to think.
So after France '98, it was South Korea, Japan. And then I think Germany had the World Cup 2006, 2010. I think that was South Africa. 2014 Russia. 2018 Qatar. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So it was 2010 South Africa. What a fucking bad boy game that was.
There has been, and this just stems back to why we love football so much, because I did it with the Winter World Cup with Qatar. So because I was away, and literally it was great just watching every game, and I remember like watching Morocco and whoever was playing and that, and it's just teams that you'd never sit and watch at any point, but you just sit there and watch it, and
because
it's
there's the need, like obviously because these shit, not such shit teams, these lesser teams, like because they've got nothing to, they're not expected, just go for it.
Yeah,
and it brings like makes it more lively. Did you get your sticker book, by the way?
I didn't actually. I looked, and it just didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right.
Nah, it didn't have the same feel when you just open it, and the smell was different. And not that I was standing there sniffing it, but you used to open it, you could just smell the
I know what you're saying.
I suppose it's the ink doesn't smell or something no more because it's recycled.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. No, like
used
that,
to have just
the essence. Yeah.
And I looked at it, and the starter pack, which was the book, and I think like 5 packs. It was like £20 odd. I was like,
mate.
nah, I'm not paying
the
that
fuck,
as well.
man?
If it would have been, say, about £5 to £10
how much
for a
how
book,
much did it used to be?
I think you used to get the book for like £1 or £2.
And the stickers was like,
I'm sure it was 50p a pack of stickers, because I definitely remember going to a shop and getting 3 for £1, 3 packs of stickers for £1.
fucking inflation, mate.
I know. So yeah, it's probably like £3 for a pack of stickers now. Yeah. But I couldn't. I couldn't justify it. I looked at the price and it didn't feel the same, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it.
So
I went and bought a candle instead, which smelled nice. I had time to change that. But yeah.
So England, what do you think? Just to summarise.
I think, I want us to win, but last day is where I can see us getting realistically. If we get past that, if we get past the quarters, then I think we're looking at it again there. But what I don't want to happen is, because I did that, I didn't get involved until the quarters last time, and we was looking at it and we were like, the songs start playing on the radio a bit more. It's coming on, it's coming, and you wake up in the morning, it's in your head already, and I got roped in, and then fucking shit, final, dead. So I don't want to get hyped up like that again, because it's horrible.
Yeah, when Shaw scored that goal, I thought that was it. I thought that was it.
Yeah,
it was not to be.
No, but to be fair, even if we win, I still think Gareth Southgate needs to go. It's just I like the way that he's picked the team this time around. Though it's almost like he's ready to hand it over to the next manager. We've incorporating a lot of these younger players.
Right.
It's almost as if he knows who's the replacement, even though we're not seeing anything in the media that there is a replacement lined up or anything. But I feel like he's getting them ready. Like, right, use are the next generation now. So get ready. You're coming to this tournament. You've got the chance to be a part of 4, 5, 6 tournaments yourself now. So you're playing in this one. But I mean, we've got the players that can do it. There is a few. As you said, already winners. Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues winners, FA Cup winners. He can wait till all my phone's just ringing. But I mean, I'll just mention Liverpool. That does lead on to James. His message, he's not trying to give me any shit this time. But he has says, "Will you moan about England as much as you do about United?" I think I've just moaned enough, really. I don't know. It's just, as I was kind of getting to, when I was younger, it was all pride about the national team and that. But I think because of how many times we got let down over the last, say, 16 years, apart from the last Euros, when I did start to get roped into it, it was just like, I can't be asked. And then, I'd watch the games, but I just couldn't get invested properly. And then, as I say, we got in that good run, quarterfinals. Yeah, we're getting there. And then semis, we've got to do it. And then the finals, oh, for God's sake, just heartbroken again.
I was going to say the worst ones are the World Cups where the time's really different. I remember the South Korea, the kickoff time, I think was 8 o'clock in the morning, then 10 o'clock in the morning, then 2 o'clock, then 4 o'clock. So you never watched the whole of the games.
Yeah.
Well, I like it. Obviously, the Euros better because it's more, you can catch more of the games.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to double check now. But they are a lot more accessible. So I know the first game, it's 8 o'clock on the night.
Yes.
And then,
on Sunday night in England's one. You mean the whole group stages?
Just the general kickoff times, right. Yeah. So 8 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah.
And then we've got, so it's sort of, they are the same times throughout. So 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 8 o'clock. And that's every day.
Yeah. So it's like you just missed the 2 o'clock the 2 o'clock at work one. Unless, you can watch on the slide.
Yeah, or
unless you're working from home.
Brilliant. Yeah, you've got the radio at least anyway, haven't you?
Radio's deep. You know what? It's not the same.
See, but that's where I'll push to, definitely for yourself, listen to Mark Goldbridge, That's Football, because there's none of the stupid stats, because I hate hearing these stats.
But we listened to him on the Tyson Fury on the way home.
Yeah, and he can't commentate about it though, can you?
There was times where he just didn't speak and go, he's got him, like...
Yeah, but with the football watch alongs he does, it's different.
Yeah,
as I say, there's none of the stupid stats.
He knows what he's on about as well.
Because I hate it when you get the stat up. Oh, they haven't beaten 3 times in a year since 1966, and it's like, well, now they're going to do it again now. So the commentators curse, and so I hate them. He doesn't come out with any of them, and it is the analogies he comes out with. I mean, like one of the best ones was panicking like a cat trying to bury a shit on a marble floor or a tiled floor, something like that. And it's just, he's comical and he interacts with the people, like everyone watching and stuff. So yeah, it's better to watch him, I find anyway. Not just when it is United games, when I am watching the other games. It's better, it's more interaction. And it's like you're not listening to loads of bloody Gary Neville and Alan Shearer just chatting crap all the time.
I do hate when they put female commentators though on big games, and they will do it in this one.
Well, yeah, because they're still forcing.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. Like even if it's someone like I don't know. Like, I remember in the World Cup, I think it was like Saudi Arabia first. Just some other team, maybe I don't know. And not they had the female commentators there to make a point. It was just fucking pathetic.
Well, when they do it though, they need to make sure they give them the right stats and tell them what they're saying, because when they're trying to just pluck these figures out of the air, it's just that they ain't got a clue what they're on about. Not saying that all women don't know what the offside rule is and that, but
there's that.
How many men commentators are on the female games? None is the answer to that.
You have Pierce, don't you? The one that used to do Robot Wars.
Yeah, not enough though. Compared to the men's game. So they should just not stick to their own lane, but just stop trying to be woke with everything is what we're getting at. We don't need it. We just want to enjoy the game as much as we can. But as I say, I'm looking forward to just watching the games in general.
Are you going to moan though?
Yeah.
Complain?
I am going to moan about England. Well, I'm going to moan about Southgate. That's what I'm going to moan about. Because unless I see the lads on the pitch just not putting a shift in, not trying, then I'm not going to moan about them. It's going to be down to tactics, which most of it will be. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I'm going to be just like, I will try and make an effort to watch as many games as possible. Even if I'm just like, I've got it on in the background. And I'm, like, I don't know, either sending emails, doing invoices, or playing the Switch or something. I'm gonna try and have them on, because I just like it. Just being able to just sit there and just watch football.
Fucking love it, man.
Great, and especially with my missus working away for half the week and that, I've essentially got those days to be able to just leave the channel on and just watch it all. Which I don't even know what channels are going to be on.
BBC One and ITV again.
Yeah, I'm guessing some will be on Channel 4 maybe as well.
Nah,
I thought they did that with the World Cup though.
Nah. England home games are on Channel 4.
No, but not the other game. Not England games.
No. So it's just ITV and BBC.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I saw the lineups of the pundits and everything.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's put me in my place then, isn't it?
What should be on Channel 4 now?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just BBC and ITV.
I don't pay my TV license anyway. The missus does. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think
thanks for your email, guys, in regards to the Euros so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough about Euros, really. I suppose next week's record, we can have a slight build-up, whether there's any more news to go off, but otherwise, literally, it will be out the day after the first game, so we won't have much to say. But we shall get on to, well, to be fair, we've got a couple of correspondence with the old...
Love it, mate.
So we
professional Althea.
So we will get on to it. So with our first one. So we've got one from Joe saying bin men. So what's wrong with bin men leaving your bin like 3 houses down?
I don't get it. Yeah, that is a strange one actually.
This cracks me up. This does. Now the worst experience for me and the bin men. Literally, it was halfway down the road, and I mean, I had to walk like 20 seconds down the road to get it because for some reason piled them all in a pile. Like there was 20 bins or whatever, and I've had to move bins around to get mine to see number, and I was like, right, and dragging it up, and I'm screwing. I'm walking, it's fucking getting dragged behind me. I'm fucking stupid fucking bin man. And one of the days that I was at home, I've heard the bin van pull up, and it's like gone into the cul-de-sac behind, well, opposite rather. I was like, yep, sound. As they come out there, they're going to grab mine. And I thought, right, I'll do the right thing. I'll put it straight away. And so I'm putting my trainers on, and they've collected it. And as I walked out, he's gone to leave it 2 doors down. I went, mate, it's my bin, that.
Yeah.
And he looked away and went to walk on. I went, that bin belongs to this house. Don't leave it down there. And he swore and whatever, but he just like done it to himself, kept it quiet.
So was they just trying to get it done in there from their point of view? But he's annoyed when you're chasing your bin.
Yeah, there's no need for it. So he's dragged it like pretty much to the end of the drive, and I've just done the sarcastic one. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. And then I've just dragged it back. I just can't be arsed with it, mate.
Someone tells me though, look, Joe's had a bad experience with the bin men now.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing it's always 3 doors down, isn't it?
Like lives on a hill, it's at the bottom.
Yeah. But say it again, with my street, there's a lot of lazy fuckers that won't bring it back in on the same day.
Yeah.
Now, I understand if you're not getting back from work until like 6, 7 o'clock. But when I'm out the next morning walking the dog and I'm still seeing your bin out on the middle of the road, or if it is the afternoon and you've got 2 cars on your drive and your bin's still outside, what are you doing? Like, how have you not seen that your bin's empty?
Yeah, you walk past it.
And it's like, what are you doing? And it cracks me up.
You can at least pull it to your gale, any.
But it's like, it's just people being lazy, that is, man. It does cracks me up. There's no need for it. But I do get it. So where's the other one now? Where was he? Sorry, I'm trying to mix between, the hotline, where you can send your WhatsApp messages in 074. Shit. 074. Oh no.
I know. Man, you've done so well as well, remembering this number.
Because I'm trying to read a message at the same time. I can't believe that's gone out of my head.
Yeah.
It has been a long week, to be fair, though. I have literally been
Jay, what's wrong with you,
throughout the night. I know, I'm going to have to do it against myself, don't I?
What's wrong with you? Honestly, from the moment we've got this phone,
I was just
never missed a beat on it.
You know what?
Never missed a beat.
I was going to say the number right, but as I went to say, when it's like you try and spell a word and you think, hang on, no, that's wrong. You type it out and you wait for autocorrect. So I was trying to auto-correct my head then. So I was going to say it right. I think because I was trying to read this message and then say it at the same time.
You was doing 3 things at once, mate. We get it.
I wasn't driving, was I?
No.
I wasn't.
Mate, you
I
was
wasn't
doing
air
fucking
fryer
5
enough.
things. You was driving doing it.
So yes, if you want to send your WhatsApps in, it's 07470 488 096. Get them into the Real Talking hotline. Now, I'm sure there it is. There it is. I'm trying to grab the other phone as well, but I can't grab it. So we've got one from Lauren. She says, "Hi guys." So she wants to know what is wrong with what's wrong with teachers giving homework? What's it all about? Now I understand this one because I just never liked homework. Like no one ever liked homework unless you was the nerd. But yeah, it was just there wasn't any need for it, was there? And I mean, you'll have it soon enough, no doubt. It will soon roll around that little baby will start getting homework from school. Make sure she colours in the right lines and gets the ones and twos.
But that doesn't feel like homework when you colour in. It's the one where it's like 6 weeks holiday and they give you like a shitload to do.
Yeah, you got coursework and stuff to do.
Would you do the homework straight away or leave it last minute?
I used to try at first. I used to try and do it straight away.
Yeah. And then just not do it.
Yeah. And then when it got to coursework, when we was like doing our GCSEs, a lot of it I just didn't do because I couldn't be asked. Because again, I found that with the teachers pushing like academic wise, I knew that I wasn't going to do any of the jobs that they were telling me to do office wise or whatever. I was like, no, I'm either going to go in the army or get on the tools. So I don't need this. Yeah, I need maths. I need English. I did well enough in IT as well. To be fair, I smashed it in IT. I got 4 Bs. Well, GMVQ level B, which is the equivalent to 4 Bs. And I would have got higher if I would have done the coursework. And that coursework was bullshit because it was just, you had to print screen everything like a step-by-step process for how to do a fucking PowerPoint presentation and then make it into a PowerPoint presentation.
So you would go off a print screen of what to do it and print screen it and do your own.
Yeah. And it was just
basics that now. There's people like 15-year-old kids fucking coding like
it was just stupid stuff. I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, as long as I know how to use the internet and watch porn, then I don't care.
And play games on there. Do you remember the I can't remember what the game was called or the website where you had the little scrambler and you'd have to obviously it was like an obstacle course and you just use the arrows to keep him upright. Was it on mini clip games?
Mini clip games. That's still going as well, that website.
And then I remember the snooker one on there, the pure one as well.
And there was a little tennis game on there as well, which was like, they were pretty much like stickmen, but it was a good tennis game.
Do you remember Soul Core?
Soul Core.
There was pedos in there, man.
Yeah.
Webcam man 34 from Holland, always wanking on cam there. Fucking hell.
Oh, God.
I remember as well, Webcam man 34 from Holland, yeah? Like, if you invited them to your apartment or room, whatever it was called again, your webcam would be bigger, like a big picture in the background.
Yeah.
And he used to invite everyone to go into his fucking room. So there'd be like 20 people in there and just him wanking on cam.
Yeah. You could do your room up different than that as well.
Yeah.
So you could have it like a cinema sort of room or like an ice rink or whatever. Like, and it could always be just the big screen. And
with the England flag carpet.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Fucking hell. Wait, what was this question? I fucking forgot.
Homework?
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, it's bullshit, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, look, I saw, it was probably a TikTok video ages ago now. But basically, this woman was having a debate with the school teacher saying, why are you giving my child homework? It's schoolwork that should be done in school hours. So if you can't sort your own shit out, essentially, to do this work during school hours, then they're not doing it at home. They're already doing 9-10 hours at school. They need the rest of the day to recharge, socialise and do whatever. So they refuse to have any homework from the teachers. So I feel like I'll probably do the same, because we have it ourselves with our work life. We work 8 hours or so, and then it's driving to and from work, and then you try and have a chill, like, I'm walking the dog and all that, So
Just
I'll
gotta
have
be a kid, ain't you?
yeah,
Like, as when you're an adult, you just gotta have your own time.
yeah.
You could just gotta be a kid, ain't you?
So I feel like I'll do the same as and when it gets to that point, because it's not fair on them. I don't know how we used to do it really. We'd be out playing football for hours and hours, and riding our bikes and this and that, and still get homework done. Again playing the computer and that. And with very much stuff that they can do these days. Fair enough, not out really playing football and stuff because there's too many pedos out there. Yeah, so yeah, all the online gaming they need to do. There's not enough time for homework, is there?
No.
So yeah, I understand what you're saying. Teachers are just dickheads, aren't they? And but they've got another strike coming up again as well. Well, why do they need so much money?
Joe,
They get
hey,
half
what's
the
wrong
year
with
off.
them?
I swear this is going to be a rant now. But they have half the year off, and they still have to strike about they want more money.
The only negative they got, no, the only negative they have is when they go away, which could be 20 times a year, they pay a premium because it's in half term time.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck me. 6 weeks off, 2 weeks off Christmas, 2 weeks off in
Easter holidays.
Easter. Is it a week off in Easter? Week off in May.
No, it's 2 weeks for Easter.
2 weeks in Easter with some week off.
Yeah.
October get a week off. 2 weeks Christmas. Fucking hell. When did it go, mate? Did it go into work?
It's just ridiculous. And then all the teacher training days as well.
A load of bollocks in there.
Yeah, just sitting at home.
My mum saw them getting all pissed up on one teacher's training day in the pub. Yeah. It's a load of bollocks now.
Man. It's nonsense.
What they're training for? It's to give people more homework.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's why there's so much homework, because they're never in school. So yeah, understand it. What's wrong with the teachers? Not the good teachers anyway. They never used to really care. Because there's Mr. Morris. He basically just give us all. He was an English teacher. He just give us what our coursework was meant to be. He's like, yeah, just copy it and just change the words. Like, don't make it that obvious that you're copying exactly what I'll give you. And he was sound. He was. I know that essentially one of the kids fucked around on his computer and it deleted all of our coursework.
Oh.
So, and it was like, I don't know, say 2 months before it was all meant to have been like submitted or something. So he literally just says, yeah, this is it. This is what you got to do on the computer, and this will change it all for you. And so, yeah, everything that we'd already done, we just copied and pasted again. And he was like, yeah, I'm not going to report you for having it as the same or copying each other, whatever. Like, this is what's getting submitted.
Well, it's funny you should say that because our school was a fucking shit school.
Yeah.
My English one as well. I remember because that was like 60% coursework and 40% for your final, whatever it was. And she said, yeah, as it stands, you've got a C just off your coursework. And I was like, swear, I've got a C. I don't have to do anything. And then she fucking lost it. And then when I got a thing, I think I got a G just off the fucking...
Off the exam.
Yeah. Yeah, so she lost it, but I can't remember why she said she lost it. But she never saw it around like that.
Nah, she was a bitch, that was what.
Yeah.
Fucking shit teacher.
I can't remember her now.
Well, it wasn't Miss Hunter.
No.
I struggle with teachers' names, to be fair. There's only a handful to remember. But yeah, that was... oh, right, yeah. So I've got one myself anyway. So So venue staff. I've had this week. So I've been doing some of the exhibition shows. And so you get these, the kind of like security staff or, the people that work for the venue anyway, or, if you're at a shopping centre or something, they've got the high vises on. They've got the brand of where they work for. And I think they run the gaff. Well, no, you're just there to make sure if there's an emergency, right, yeah, there's a fire, let's go to the checkpoint or fucking whatever. Don't be coming over to me asking what time I'm getting finished and fucking like judging me because I'm still working and you want to get home. I don't want to be fucking here at 9 o'clock on the night. Don't be fucking looking at me like that. So I had this bitch yesterday as well, this was. So we've had this big stand we've had to take down and all that. And so the carpet boys, which again, we've laid, we have to take our own rubbish away. There was, I think it was about 40 metres squared of carpet. No, it was more than that actually, probably about 60 metres squared because it was, yeah, I know exactly how big it was. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. It was 10 metres long, 6 metres wide. So yeah, 60 metres squared. And so all the stand, we've had to take it apart. And then just as I've finished getting it off the carpet, because we've dismantled it all and then put it off to the side in the gangway, and she comes walking over, face like a slapped arse, like a fucking dog chewing on a wasp. And I says, "You're going to ask me the golden question now, aren't you?" So, "Oh, what's that then? What time we're going to be done by?" "Oh no, it wasn't that. The show's open. The the hall is open till 10 o'clock, so that's the last that anyone can be in there. No, I was just making sure you was going to take the carpet." I says, "Yeah, the boss says we're going to take the carpet. It's our carpet. We put it down, so we're going to take it away." I said, "I can leave it for you if you want, though, love." No, you've got to take the carpet." I said, "Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do because the boss has told me take the carpet." So she's walked away and she's gone over to someone else, and I can see her dictating to them as well. And then she's come back over. So behind our stand, there was this big electric lorry that had just been abandoned. Well, it was there for the whole show. I've not seen anyone with it. And she comes over to me. "Yeah, when you're taking that lorry?" It's not our lorry. This was our stand. This carpet that we're taking up at the moment, that was ours. That one that's behind us on a different piece of carpet is not ours. "Oh, I thought it was yours." "Nope, not ours." "Oh, so you're not going to take it?" "No, it's not our truck to take." So she walks over to one of the other crew that she already knows is with me and asks him if he's taking it. And so he's already heard me basically politely tell her to fuck off. And he says, "No, if you've got the keys, I'll take it, but it's not ours to take." And yeah, she ended up just walking off then. And it's like, she knows it's not ours anyway. She's just being a bitch. So, look, there's no need for it. You see them in other places. I see a lot of the videos where, to be fair, these people are wind ups, these audit people, where they'll try and go into a bank or something with a camera. So they're already on the wind up anyway. But when you got the security fucking coming over and like, "No, you can't do that, mate. You can't do that," and they're trying to push them out of the way. Why'd you give a fuck? Like, if there's an emergency, yeah, do your job then. But stop trying to tell people what to do. Just let people be, unless they are being a dickhead. Then yeah, it's just venue staff. What's wrong with them? There's no need, man. Fucking high vis wankers. Even though we both, you wear a high vis for work, and when I do these shows, I'll wear them. But at least I admit to being a wanker. So yeah, that's it for the hey, what's wrong with you? Now we shall go on to some other correspondence. So we've got a message from Laura. She's asking, do we have any secret tips to help attract men? Like little subtle things to do. I mean, the answer to that really is just have a bit of cleavage on show. If you're getting a bit of attention, then they're going to be more attractive, then, aren't they? No, so the main advice for that really I'd give is just don't drone on about bullshit. Like, if you're talking about something and you can see the man starting to like look around and that, change the subject. Don't talk about like ex relationships or anything, because that is just going to be like, nah, I can't be asked for this, on board. And yeah, just ask questions. Like, yeah, you want to get asked questions as well, but like, don't just answer and carry on talking.
Don't beg it.
Yeah, just just ask questions back and stuff.
So obviously, because it's different to when me and you were single.
Yeah,
so,
to be fair, now you probably just have to show her a video
I
of
don't
deep throat and a dildo
just
or
text
something.
them. But what I would say, and I was actually speaking about this with one of the lads I work with, is when I used to go out with one of the other lads, and this was years and years ago. and I mean, we probably took. I mean, 12, 13 years ago, maybe I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I was with my partner, and we used to go out, and he used to pull a girl, and then when he seen a girl he preferred more, would go and get the girl he preferred more, and then the girl he was speaking to first used to come over and go to me, "What's he doing that for? This and that." And I used to go, "Well, look, he's not together, so it doesn't matter. He just met you." And they used to get like really jealous instantly. I never used to get that. Why they used to get so jealous straight away. And then I remember, as I said, this is probably like about 14 years ago now. And so we used to talk to one girl, and if she used to see one he preferred more, go and talk to her, get this girl's number he preferred more, then go back to this one after she's just been like, "What he's doing that for? He's a bit of a prick. He's a player or whatever." But then, 2 weeks later, I used to say, "I shagged her." Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So that's what I mean with don't be. I mean, just know your worth, I suppose. You don't have to do anything. Just be who you are. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I suppose it's hard though nowadays. I mean, it's just I can imagine just totally different from when me and you were single.
Well, yeah, I was literally just about to say I wouldn't have a clue what the dating life is these days. Because Tinder was early doors as we was getting into our relationships.
Tinder was what was.
It had literally been out for, I don't know, say 3-4 months, something like that, before I got with my missus.
See, I was already with my partner when it even long before that even come out. So I remember you and some of the lads being on it, and the other one called Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, I was on Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of Fish you was on, sorry,
yeah,
and then
that
the other
was
lads
out
was on Tinder.
A long while before. So yeah, it was easy enough with them ones. But yeah, I imagine it is still just the same. I think was it Bumble and Hitched or something? I don't know. I heard people talk about these fucking apps and that. I ain't got a clue.
I don't know. I was gonna say let's go back to the original. I don't know. I have no advice for it. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I think literally that's all I could think of. Really, is just keep the conversation flowing. Don't go off on I'm probably the wrong person to say don't go off on a tangent, but don't rattle on about just extra relationships and stuff. Keep it about what's going on at the moment between you two, and then give life experiences, whatever. Tell funny stories, but don't drone on about extra relationships because that's a red flag to think. Well, hang on, you've got some fucking unfinished business with that person there, so I don't want to hear about it. And then if you're doing anything like that, and then you see him looking around the room, fucking start picking up the phone or anything. Oh, that's another thing. Don't pick up your phone. Don't start texting and that, man. That would fucking crack me up. He cracks me up with my missus, does he? And we're not even talking. We're just sitting next to each other on the sofa. But it's the noise that cracks it. What? I should have done this. Another, hey, what's wrong with you? Why have the click, 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 click noise when you're typing away?
Yeah,
you don't need
that.
Don't need it. Fucking. That's how I know when she's on WhatsApp, because it's the same tone. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Fucking does my head in, that does. Oh God, what a married our lover, So yeah, don't be on your phone. Just be in the moment, just enjoy it, and yeah, just chat, smiles, and say it. Don't have to have a bit of cleavage on show. It's nice, ain't it? It's just nice to have a little look at. So yeah, hopefully that was good enough advice for that.
It was a try, mate. We tried.
Yeah, we tried. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't think there is much else that we could give, really. What's going on, though? Because Laura's asked a couple now. So a previous question was, do men only get attracted to women they find pretty? And I remember we were answering that as well. So what's going on, Laura? Obviously you struggling a little bit. Let us know what's going on dating wise. What's going on? Experiences. What's you're having bad experiences. Is this why you're asking for advice? I'm assuming she's younger than us as well. So again,
I think a lot of people that I reckon a lot of podcast listeners would be younger than us. No?
I'm imagining so. But yeah, we can't give the perfect advice for someone that's 15 years younger than us or whatever. I'd like to think I can because we've got the life experience. But just give us a bit more context on what you're going through. and then we might have more specific advice then. Right, so I will get on to Ab's question next. She says, "Oh, dinner party is great. What other 3 people would you go for?"
Right. So we're gonna set this one up as start, mains and dessert, like Love Island, because I do that in Love Island, mate.
Oh, I did not know that.
That, yeah,
I would
and it
not
was
have
your
said
idea
this.
as well. So I
Jesus
know JD
Christ.
watches it.
No. I thought about it because we kind of did it like that last week, where
We kind of
it was
like
like the
ranked
start
them.
of the night,
Yeah.
it'd be fun with this person, then the middle it like,
But
gets you on the
yeah.
level, at the end of the night you fucking chilling and that.
But I know you love.
Oh God,
I know you love
I
Love
can't
Island.
believe
So
I've
basically,
done this.
when someone new comes in, they can not all the time. Like it's normally like 3 weeks into it, they can choose someone to have like dessert with, mains with, and dessert with, and that person cooks their food for them. So I know you love this. So
I can't believe this.
I want to set this up like this.
So, the only thing I know about Love Island is that there's a footballer in there, a black lad, and it was a tweet from his club that says, "Haven't been able to get in touch with whatever his name is for a few days. Now I know why." And then it's the picture of him, like with the Love Island logo underneath.
Right. Now, I haven't watched this one. They
I
used to be
do
really
not
good
believe you
when.
now that you've mentioned it.
Nah,
I reckon you
I,
fucking fully devoted again, aren't you?
nah. I used to like the old ones when they used to kick off and that, but they seem to be more relaxed now because obviously everyone's trying to become famous from it. That's all it's for, and it's earn a bit of cash after.
Yeah.
Just be relevant. So let's start off with your starter. Have you got anyone in mind that you would?
Starter. Ooh, I know I read this the other day. I probably should have. There's only one person that I've got in mind, but he wasn't as the starter. So starter. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Mark Goldbridge. Shout out to you, Mark. I know you're listening. You love the Real Talking podcast. So yeah, Mark Goldbridge. He likes to have a little bit of a drink. So yeah, we can just get the football chat done with, and just get it out of the way with. It's something to get you into the mood because you're starting to have a couple of drinks. You're getting the football talk out of the way with. So that's a nice way to start the day. My mains will be Jack Black because all round geezer, happy, bubbly, great singer, a lot of great movies. Shallow Hal, looking. Tenacious D, Pick of Destiny. Was Bowser in the Super Mario movie as well. Banging tune with that. And then I can't think of one for the end of the night now. I say all the prep on this one. I probably should have thought of this. Have you got a starter and mains to go with?
Starter David Attenborough.
Ooh.
Just because you just getting into it,
and I suppose
learn some life lessons.
We don't know how long he's got left as well.
Get it in
so
there.
yeah, you got to get him.
That's why you got to get him in the starter as well because he might die. Yeah. And then main Eminem. Just because like you've got David out of the way, you've learned life lessons from him. You know about fucking a T-Rex and shit. Eminem. You're getting going then. So yeah,
you've already thrown up because Mum's spaghetti's out there and that log. Palms are already sweaty as well. Yeah. Have you?
I've got
listened to his. No, I was just going to say, have you listened to his new song anyway?
Yeah. It's all right. It's not as good as it's like. It's a lot restricted to how he could be, I suppose.
But the amount of the young guns on TikTok moaning about it, like, oh, it's offensive. So no, I remember listening to him.
This is
on cassette, man, old little tape in bed, listening to it. Fucking
this is alcohol-free beer.
He had some bangers back then, and it was bad lyrics, talking about all sorts, killing and rape and shit as well. Like, so he's really really tame. So, but otherwise, the tune itself, because it's old school vibes and that, it's quite catchy. Right, so I did just have a dessert in my head, but I forgot it again now. Give your dessert and
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
I just think that's another well balanced one with David. Say David like we're fucking pals.
Yeah.
But get him in.
To be fair though, you wouldn't be calling him Sir all day though, would you?
I don't know. If I got knighthood, I'd expect to be called Sir.
Yeah, but like with someone that you've been speaking to for an hour,
if I got knighthooded, everyone's calling me Sir. So Ashley, I swear to God, if they don't, so your dessert, mate.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Yeah, because again, he's not the life of the party anymore, but he's there at the end of the night. He likes a cigar and
but look, you're half cut and he speaks. So can you understand him? I mean, you get
I'd
that
probably
stroke
understand
going
him
on
more
actually.
Yeah. And then again, he's got all the stories. He's met pretty much everyone in the world.
Yeah.
So
we could do this all day. Actually, come up with three, innit?
Yeah, if this is something you want to hear, then let us know.
But it'll have to be like, what I'm saying is like, it can't just be like three, like which three for this event or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Not just. Does that make sense in what I'm trying to say? They've got like a relevance. So like, which three out of this domain would you want to meet and why? You know what? So there's a bit more context to it because we could just have three random people every time.
We'll probably have to
like
try.
Three people you'd be on a desert island with. Three people you'd want to go on holiday with.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Just a dinner party.
Would you want to go on a holiday with David Attenborough? No. What? Which?
But if you were scuba diving,
if you're on a desert island, then fucking yeah. But if you're on a part, like if you're going to like a rave, you're not gonna. Do you get what I'm saying? So
that definitely would be the end of him. Everyone on pills and that.
So like as you just said, like Sloan would be great for the end of the night for the cigar. So stuff like that, basically.
Yeah. So if this is something that you want to hear more of us with, then I think we'll probably have to put a bit of effort into it then, wouldn't we? Let us know your threes as well, if any of you have got some.
You can do it like JD's Love Island if you wanted to as well. As mine, so just do all that
Love Island. I've never understood it, mate. It's just gay, ain't it?
Well, no, it's not because I get what you're saying.
No, it's not homosexual gay. Yeah, it's old school gay. It's just
yeah. Do you know what I hate though? Like, they do like these challenges and like they've got to put. So one of the challenges when we used to watch, me and my partner couldn't watch why they used to do this one. So they'd have to get like sunk in their mouth, carry it into the mouth, and then put it into the partner's mouth, like spit into the partner's mouth. Then they would then have to put it into a tube, and it's the first person then that can fill that tube wins. Oh, that was that. They need to come with something better than that one. That one was fucking shit.
So you're repulsed about that. How many people are like aroused about that, and they're there like?
Well, that's what that's hard. What I suppose that's what they're trying to make it like sexual, but it's just fucking disgusting.
Nah, it is. But on that gag note, then I think we can call it there. Keep them coming with the hey, what's wrong with yous? If you have got three celebrities that you would want to, or as you was just saying, scenarios for
like three people that are like not with us.
Yeah,
three people. Do you get what I'm saying? Just
three people you'd have to the garden with you. That's a good one. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with little themes.
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
So if you've got any themes, scenarios, or anything like that, send them in. Then we'll try and put the effort in. We'll try and do the prep work. Unfortunately, a lot of the time I do leave it to last minute because I work hard all week. I should be working tonight, but that one's not on now. So we'll love and leave yous for that. We'll watch the England game tonight, maybe not, most likely not. Look at Sky Sports News in the morning and just read how shit we were. Hotline 07470 488 096, realtalkingpod@gmail.com. X gonna get ya at Ash and JD. Keep it real. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Grab your headphones, get ready to groove. Ash and JD will make your mood improve. Banter that's waiting, oh so sly. Their chemistry's electric, you can't deny. You can't deny.